All right, hey everyone, happy Saturday. Let me just get set up on my app here. Hope y'all enjoyed the nice weather today. We actually had lots of sunshine in South Texas. I know it's been, pretty rainy the past several weeks. In fact, it looks like rain chances return early next week. We're talking Tuesday, Wednesday, and also into Thursday. Numerous showers and storms are likely here in South Texas. But today was pretty nice. We had lots of sunshine across our viewing area. In fact, still pretty dry at the moment. Most of the shower and thunderstorm activity right over North Texas and also over the Texas Panhandle. Christopher joining us tonight. Hey, Christopher, happy Saturday to you. Again, we actually hit 91 degrees in San Antonio, which is still a little below normal for this time of year. So average temperature, we should be at 95, normally for this time of year. So we're about 4 degrees below that today. But not too bad. It actually turned out to be a nice evening as well, right around sunset, and it will continue to stay a little warm overnight tonight. Yeah, Christopher, it is a little humid out there, but it turned out to be a nice evening around sunset this evening, and it looks like we'll stay mostly clear through most of the night, but then clouds are forecast to build back in after midnight tonight. Hey, Sue, glad that you're joining us. Hello to you and happy Saturday. We hit 91 if you're just joining us. At least we're not at 105. Back in 1932, that was actually our record high temperature for today. As of right now, as we approach the 10 o'clock hour, still pretty warm out there. We're actually at 84 in San Antonio, 83 in Pleasanton, mid-80s in Floresville, and mid-80s also in Uvalde. Also a little warm over Carrizo Springs and Cotulla right now at 88 degrees, but like I said, clouds are forecast to build back in overnight tonight, a few hours after midnight, so it will be a mostly cloudy start to our Sunday. And again, if you guys have any questions about the forecast, don't hesitate to ask. I'll do my best to answer any weather-related questions you may have. Are we going to get the dog days of summer in August? Definitely possible. But right now, just enjoy, temperatures in the upper 80s to low 90s as of right now. But I will say the humidity will make it feel a lot hotter tomorrow. So don't be fooled, even though we're looking at a forecast high temp of 92 right here in San Antonio and low 90s in and around Bexar County. A lot of us, you factor in the humidity, it'll feel like the triple digits. I do think this weather model is underdoing our heat index just a little bit, especially over places like Hondo, up into Bernie, New Braunfels. Expect to feel like the mid and upper 90s for you guys tomorrow. And also just looking at a heat index of 101 right here in San Antonio tomorrow. So Sunday looks like another toasty day, but a great day to be out on the lake, maybe to have an outdoor barbecue. Just make sure to take frequent breaks in the shade, stay hydrated, and don't forget to apply the sunscreen since we are looking at another toasty day. Hey Megan, happy Saturday to you. The mosquitoes are so bad. I got bit so many times today, even with repellent. Oh no, that's the worst. And I will say I haven't had much issues with mosquitoes. It's really just been the gnats that have been annoying me, especially with the humidity. Of course, the soil is still pretty saturated from recent rain, but man, it is the gnats for me, but luckily the repellent has helped. Hate to hear that though. Mosquitoes are the worst. Earl Green, hello and good evening to you as well. Andrea wanting to know about the haze in Kerrville. It's actually Saharan dust. We've had a few plumes of Saharan dust move through this past week, and I also talked about that this past week, as one of our team weather coverage hits with Weather Chief Bill Taylor. I talked about the Saharan dust and how we've just had multiple plumes move off the African coastline. And the good news about Saharan dust is it actually suppresses tropical development, and that's why we haven't had any tropical activity activity recently, and it looks like tropical development has stayed pretty low just because we are looking at more plumes of Saharan dust moving off the African coast and moving right over not only the Atlantic Ocean but also the Caribbean Sea and the Gulf of Mexico right here into the Lone Star State. So that's why it's been pretty hazy. And you know, with the Saharan dust, not only do we get the hazy skies, but it could irritate those with respiratory problems, asthma, so it could irritate your allergies just a little bit. But we also have the vibrant sunsets and sunrises in place. So, you know, that's kind of the cool side of Saharan dust. But I would say tropical activity is the number one. Hard to say if the on and off rain activity will continue all summer, but I will say it has continued for a good chunk of the summer so far. Again, we have to get to August, which is usually our warmest and hottest month, not only in San Antonio, but really across Texas as a whole. Like I said in the headline of this Facebook and YouTube Live, rain returns next week. And really looking at the timeline here, it's going to be overnight Monday into Tuesday. That's when we start to ramp up scattered showers in our forecast. Not only that, but numerous showers and storms likely Tuesday into Wednesday of next week. So as clouds start to build back in and rain chances increase, it looks like temperatures really fall into the mid and upper 80s. So no complaints over here in the weather department. You know, I'm okay with not having triple digit, you know, temps as the air temperature. So I'm okay with that. Usually, we've actually hit triple digits a lot last year, and we had the second warmest July on record. And this past week, I talked about how, you know, so far this July, we've actually had the 10th coolest July on record. So huge difference when you compare not only 2020, but also this year. Andrew, you're very welcome for the explanation. Hopefully that helped. Yeah, Earl, definitely still getting the Saharan dust. And we've been able to see that on our live cams as well. Mary Jessie, it doesn't look like rain chances are going to stop anytime soon. So again, a 50% chance of rain on Tuesday. That means scattered showers and storms possible, then numerous showers and storms likely on Wednesday. But it looks like our threat for severe weather will remain very low across the 7-day forecast. Javier, we will see. Also saying I don't like the mosquitoes. Yeah, definitely not a fan. It's really the gnats that have been a problem for me this summer so far. So let's talk about why we are so warm, if I can talk tonight. So this is why we are, you know, pretty warm and toasty. We're actually on the eastern edge of this big ridge of high pressure currently centered over New Mexico and a little over the Texas Panhandle. But the Texas Panhandle is actually looking at strong to severe storms tonight. Just showed that on radar, and it's because they have that northwest wind. You know, so they're kind of still looking at that wet weather pattern in store for them. But for us right here in South Texas, again, we're on that eastern edge. And once this ridge of high pressure starts to move a little to the west-northwest, again, this is looking at today through Tuesday, this is why rain chances are expected to pick up. So notice kind of the lighter shades of yellow and tans over the deep south. That is showing a short wave. So that's an upper level disturbance, and as it kicks east of this high pressure, that's why we're looking at, you know, another round of showers and storms and, you know, multiple rounds, I should say. So still looking at this active weather pattern that returns Tuesday into Wednesday of next week. So that's just looking at our weather pattern right now and into next week. Not seeing any more questions about the forecast. You know, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask away, and I'll do my best to answer any forecast questions you have. Here's the shower and thunderstorm activity I was talking about. Let's go ahead and zoom in here. Looks like this is just south of I-40, so a little northwest of Lubbock. So west of I-27, south of I-40, this is where we're looking at that strong to severe thunderstorm threat. So this is, again, a complex of showers and storms just diving to the south, but not expected to impact our region, including the stuff that has just moved through Wichita Falls into Graham and parts of North Texas. That's not going to make it here either. So that should fizzle out within the next several hours, but for us here in San Antonio and South Texas as a whole, it looks like a lot of us will stay pretty dry tonight, but that southeast wind will continue to bring in the humidity from the Gulf of Mexico, and clouds are going to build back in a little after midnight tonight. So it will be a cloudy start to our Sunday, but don't worry, the clouds won't stick around all day tomorrow. We should see some sunshine in the afternoon. So let's fast forward to tomorrow. For those that are just joining us on this Facebook Live. Again, temps expected to soar back into the low and mid 90s tomorrow, but heat indices, kind of a different story there. A lot of us will feel like the upper 90s and triple digits on Sunday. And it was pretty nice today. It was nice to get some sunshine during our weekend. Of course, not my weekend, but a lot of you have a lot of weekend plans on Saturday and Sunday. So it's great to have some nice weather on Saturday and Sunday for a change. I know it's been, pretty active as far as our weather pattern goes the last several weeks. Patty, hello to you, making sure I didn't miss any comments here. And it is still going to stay pretty hazy tomorrow just because of the Saharan dust. So hazy skies remain, all due to the plumes of Saharan dust coming off the African coast. Let's look at the 7-day because you can really see rain chances here ramp up Tuesday, Wednesday through Thursday. So temps really tumble Tuesday into midweek. We only top out at 86, and usually we should be in the mid and upper 90s for this time of year. Hard to believe that late July is almost here. I mean, we'll be hitting, the 24th this time next week. July 24th, so really hard to believe. Pockets of heavy rain still likely on Thursday, and it looks like rain chances begin to drop off just in time for the weekend. But, still several days out, so we'll keep our eyes on it and see, if rain chances change at all Friday into Saturday. So, this time next week, we'll have to fine-tune those rain chances. But right now, it looks like weather models stay pretty dry this time next week. William, hello to you. Happy Saturday. Glad that you're joining us tonight. If you guys have any questions about the forecast, don't hesitate to ask, and I'll do my best to answer any forecast questions you may have. Another thing I wanted to show here. So as far as, rainfall forecast, this is actually over the next 7 days. 1, 2, 3 inches of rain will be possible. We've had an update with this rainfall forecast, and it still looks like the bulk of the rain west of San Antonio, even parts of the hill country could see from 2, maybe 1.5 inches to 2 inches, and possibly even higher amounts, isolated higher amounts there just north of Uvalde, about 3 inches. But keep in mind, we'll see isolated higher amounts all across our viewing area. Just depends if we get some, stronger storms that have, produce heavy rainfall rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour. So that's going to be the biggest question is, how much these stronger storms, how much rain they'll produce in a short amount of time. So keep in mind, minor flooding will be the primary concern, but our overall threat for severe weather will stay pretty low. Brenda Flores, hello to you, and you're very welcome. Yeah, I hope y'all had a great Saturday. It was pretty nice out there. We had lots of sunshine, and we officially hit 91 in San Antonio today. Hey, and yeah, we need a little bit more rain south of San Antonio, not too much. It looks like for those south of San Antonio, you guys will also see some rain over the next 7 days. Oh, wow, William, that's crazy. Hey, Arthur, happy Saturday to you. Yeah, just seeing crazy flooding video, not only over, you know, from the deep south, but also all across the world. We've seen some crazy flooding videos. Yeah, but hopefully, you know, we don't see a lot of flooding here and some slow moving and stationary storms. And I know we had some slow moving and stationary storms, you know, 1 week, and that produced some minor flooding, especially in western Bexar County and also in and around, you know, San Antonio. So hopefully we don't have those issues this upcoming week. All right, guys, well, I'm not seeing any more forecast questions. I'll go ahead and leave you with the 7-day. Again, rain chances pick back up Tuesday, Wednesday, into Thursday. Our threat for severe weather is pretty low, but minor flooding is still the main concern here. I hope you guys have a great Saturday night and a great rest of your weekend. I'm going to go ahead and get ready for the 10 o'clock newscast, but I hope you guys have a great night.